Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me Pranesh, the South African Wanderer, and I just want to wish you a very happy 2022. Hopefully it's going to be a big year for everyone. I think for me it certainly is. You would have seen the collage of pictures at the intro, and if you know me, you know that I was born in March 1982, so 2022 is the year that I turned the big 4-0. So uh, 40 years coming up, and hopefully this year is going to be an awesome one. I think it's just in time for midlife crisis, but luckily, I think I started mine around the middle of last year already, so I've got a head start, and we'll just carry on going on with that. I think I just wanted to jump on quickly and do a quick video of a wrap up of what I achieved in 2021 and then some of my plans for 2022. In February last year, I put out a video saying that I had all these trips planned, and I think for the most part I did manage to achieve what I had set out to do. I got to the Kruger 3 times. I got out to the Kalahari, and then there were a few trips that almost were hidden gems along the way that I hadn't quite planned and turned out to be quite awesome. I think the trip to Giant's Castle and the Vulture Hide was one of them, and then Hanobos and Langebaan with the Cape Gannets was also another one. I think I went snorkeling, got out to the Pilanesberg quite often, and just had some awesome adventures through the year. I think the biggest one was stepping away from my corporate role and starting to get my tour business up and running. So I've done a lot of the footwork in that regard, and hopefully this year we can start getting some bookings through to Pilanesberg and to the Kruger for multiple nights, as well as up to the top of Tugela Falls, which was another thing that I had planned to do in 2021 and did twice actually, which was quite awesome. So 2021 turned out to be one of those pivotal years, I'd say, and hopefully 2022 builds on that. In terms of trips that we've planned, I've already booked us to Kruger. So myself and Prasheen are going to the north of Kruger in February, doing some birding in the Punda Pafuri area, and then working our way through the park and exiting through Satara. So I think it's like 9 days in the park, which will be quite good. Camping for a little bit, and then in chalets. I think it'll be the first time for Prasheen camping, so hopefully he enjoys it and doesn't get too bitten or sore from sleeping on the ground, but we'll see how that goes. And then there's a few carryovers from last year that I haven't quite got to doing. One of them is a trip to Beaver Creek, who supply the coffee that I drink. I think I want to go out to the farm and check out how they actually do everything, which will hopefully be done soon. I don't think that's constrained by any time. So as soon as I get down to Durban, I'll get that done. And then the other thing is I wanted to do some birding in St. Lucia and tick off the mangrove kingfisher, which is the last South African kingfisher species that remains for me to see. I don't know if you've been following, but in late October last year, I went past 400 birds on my life list. So hopefully a trip to St. Lucia and maybe a pelagic tour could actually add to the species. So I'm going to try and hit the 500 mark at some time in this year, and hopefully we can get that done. It does get a bit harder as you've done more birding, so the next 100 could be quite hard to get to. I'm at I think it's 4:03 at the moment. So yeah, we'll have to start concentrating more on the birding and get that done. I think in terms of other trips, I am planning to book the Giant's Castle hideout again, and there'll be a few spare slots. So if you do want to join me on that one, I'll drop my email in the description, and you more than welcome to reach out. I will actually add specific dates once I've got that booked. And then I also want to check, when the best time to visit Carryovers would be again. We'll have to time it for the new moon so that we can get some nice Milky Way shots. So hopefully late August or early September, we'll get that done as well. And maybe, on that same trip, I could do the Kalahari again, but, let's see how that goes. That's all dependent on, the bookings available in the Kalahari. I think on the topic of bookings, I've also been trying to book myself a slot on the Auto Trail. So if you have done it, you'll know that there's basically one slot a day on the trail, and in a month of 30 days, that equates to 30 slots. So it does get booked up very quickly. I think as soon as it opens up, the bookings are full within 10-20 minutes of it opening up. So there will be bookings that get open in this for December 2022, sometime later this month. So hopefully I can get that booked, and then the training and preparation for that will start happening. The Auto Trail is down in the Garden Route, so the Tsitsikamma area. Finishes up, I think, in Storms River, or near the Storms River mouth. So I hopefully will also do a trip to Nature's Valley and go do some birding in the same area. So I visited in 2017 and got the Naisna Tarcos, and hopefully I can repeat it and get them again. They're very beautiful birds, so hopefully we'll get them. And then, as we go through the year, there'll be adventures that pop up unexpectedly almost, and hopefully we can make the most of those, just like we did last year with some of the smaller towns we visited, Carryovers, Wakkerstroom, Langebaan, and things like that. Then in terms of other projects I have going in terms of the video, I am at the moment working on a beginner's guide to the Pilanesberg. Hopefully that will be done in this month still, and we can get it up on the channel. And I've already done a walkthrough of the Tugela Falls hike. That will be up in the next few weeks. I want to do similar videos maybe for a beginner's guide to the Kruger, but it is a bigger project that takes a couple trips to get done every time, looking at the footage that you've got and adding and making notes on what else you need to get. So I think it'll take a couple more trips to the Pilanesberg to get the guide to the Pilanesberg done, and then I'll start working on maybe the Kruger, and then maybe also, some of the other parks and areas of South Africa. So hopefully that can be done in this year still, a number of projects to work on. Along the way, obviously, we'll do some tech reviews. There's a few that I've got lined up already and that need to be done for the GoPro and the A9, just reviews on those two cameras. And it could also be, one of those pivotal years in terms of gear. The A7 IV, the Sony A7 IV, is shipping at the moment, and it could be a possible replacement for my A7 III that I'm shooting on. That will be mostly to do video on, and maybe some, landscape stills, because it is a 33 megapixel camera. But then the question arises on, what do I do with my A9? Do I upgrade? Do I keep shooting for a little bit longer? If I am out in the bush, should I start considering the A1? It's a thought that is in the back of my mind, and maybe I will pull the trigger on that one. Let's see how it goes. So there's some cool tech videos possibly coming to the channel as well. Keep an eye out for that. And we'll keep eating our pies. I mean, pies are life. So if you are watching mostly for that, I hope you stay tuned as well. I think just to close up, we finished off 2020 with 33 subscribers. And in 2021, we added, I think, 510 subscribers. So we got to about 545 by the end of the year. And that was a good achievement for me. Obviously, that pales in comparison to my mom's channel, which went from about 400 subs to 11,400 subs in the year. So she's beating me, and she sometimes asks me why your channel is moving so slowly. But hopefully, if I keep consistent, we'll get it up. I think I just want to say thanks for everyone who is subbed and who is following the videos. I do appreciate it, and I love that you are on the journey with me. I think the aim for this year is to try to get it to 1,000 subs by the middle of the year, and then we monetized, and the videos are starting to earn some money as well. I think if you can, please do share the channel, and if you are watching, hit that like button, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Every additional subscriber helps, so I do appreciate that. Looking forward to a great year in 2022. The year I turned 40. If you have any ideas on how we celebrate the 40th birthday, let me know. I've been thinking about possibly going up in the hot air balloon, possibly jumping off the Blowkrans bridge again near the Tsitsikamma. If you have any other ideas, let me know, and maybe we can do it as a challenge for the year. Keep watching, and we'll hopefully catch you on a new adventure very soon. Thanks.